Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today guys, I'm checking out a video from IGN entitled 14 DC characters who need to join the Arrowverse. Now, this video was uploaded on May 11th, 2018. As I'm recording this video, they're pretty much up to date with what's happening in the Arrowverse, which is a good thing. And I'm curious to see what the 14 DC characters they have picked to join the Arrowverse. I'll probably agree with most of them, but we will see. We're going to go through the video. I'm going to pause throughout the video, talk about their picks, say, yep, that'll work, or go, nah, it probably won't work so much, but at the end of the day, we're just having fun, shall we? So, yeah, so I'm curious to see what they picked. The Arrowverse at this point is pretty massive. There are tons of characters they've introduced, and a lot they can actually bring back if they wanted to. And, you know, we can manage with all this. But there's still more people we could have. There's still more people they could introduce, because there's tons of characters we've never heard anything about them, and there's tons of characters that we have references, but that's it. We never actually see anything come to fruition with those references. So I'm curious to see what these 14 DC characters are. So without further ado, guys, I'll stop rambling. Let's jump into it now. 14 DC characters who need to join the Arrowverse by IGN. Let's go.
The Arrowverse has grown by leaps and bounds since the early days when Oliver Queen was the only superhero on the block. Lately, it seems like there's no corner of the DC universe these shows can't draw from. But even as large as the Arrowverse has grown, there are still a lot of major characters who have yet to appear. Here are 14 DC characters we hope to see in the Arrowverse soon.
Let's see.
Batman is the most
I figured.
obvious candidate at this point, but an important one all the same. If Supergirl can feature Superman in a supporting role, what's to prevent Batman from stopping by on Arrow?
Let's pause. Okay, so it seems people are divided on this whole idea of Batman in the Arrowverse. For me, I want him. I want him so bad. It's Warner Brothers being very protective of their most popular character, Batman. I personally believe, and I hope this isn't true, I personally believe Superman was able to appear on Supergirl because at the time he was dead in the movies, so they could use him. Now he's back in the movies alive. My fear is that they can't use him anymore. I don't know. Apparently there was an interview recently with a showrunner who said he's still available to use. If that's true, why haven't we seen him? I'm not saying he needs to be like a supporting character on Supergirl, but we haven't seen him since the start of season 3. Like we saw him in the end of season 2, and that's it. So, but for Batman, I feel like we're probably never gonna see him. Probably never. But we're getting Batwoman in the crossover event, so you never know.
Actually, these shows were vague about whether Batman even exists in the Arrowverse. But between Oliver Queen name-dropping Bruce Wayne on Arrow and Wynn making reference to Clark's friend with the ears on Supergirl, that question is pretty much moot now.
You're sure it's a good idea? It feels right.
As much as we'd like to see Batman in the Arrowverse, that may not be practical.
We're getting her.
The one alternative is to spotlight Batwoman instead.
We're getting on the crossover. This is before the crossover announcement.
Female characters, and Batwoman's relationship with Maggie Sawyer in the comics could lead to some interesting character drama when she bumps into Alex Danvers for the first time. The Flash has introduced a great
Impulse.
In the past 4 years.
Yes.
A notable character has yet to appear.
Yes, we need to have Impulse. Everyone's saying, when is he going to show up?
That change in the near future, especially with the series losing Wally West to Legends of Tomorrow. Barry could use a new teen sidekick in season 5. The future awaits.
Oh, his daughter's here, so.
Lady Shiva would be a natural fit.
Ooh.
Especially given the show's tendency to focus
Ooh, hold on. Lady Shiva, okay. Wait, isn't Gotham using Lady Shiva? Or are they using someone else? Oh no, if Gotham's using the character, we probably can't see the character. But, unfortunately, Gotham is ending after season 5. So it's sad. It's a really good show. But, if they're using Lady Shiva, because that's the rumor, I think they even confirmed it. I thought it was rumored for a bit, but we can see Lady Shiva after her appearance on Gotham.
Human villains in recent seasons. Shiva is obsessed with proving herself as the greatest martial artist in the world, even if it means traveling the globe and defeating every rival one by one. She could set her sights on Team Arrow in season 6. Given how important time travel is to Legends of Tomorrow, we're a little surprised Booster Gold hasn't shown up already.
Legends be perfect for Booster Gold. Come on.
To try and impress the people of the present-day DCU with his amazing technology. Instead, he wound up becoming a superhero, though not a very well-respected one. He seems like he'd be a perfect fit for the dysfunctional Legends.
Yeah, I agree.
I fail to understand your obsession with fame.
Not fame, mega fame. Much more than like your level of fame.
Apart from Batman,
the question.
Choice to guest star on Arrow than Vic Sage, newscaster by day.
Yes, the rumor was that he was going to be popping up in season 4 of Arrow when they went to was it Opal City? What city was it that Oliver went to? And he met with some I don't even know, some kind of, I don't even know who she was. But people are like, is it gonna be the Question? No, it wasn't. But they need to have him on the show. Or in the Arrowverse.
Long history with Oliver Queen in both the comics and the animated series Justice League Unlimited. Even executive producer Mark Guggenheim has noted his desire to include this character.
Oh, he's not showrunner anymore for Arrow, so...
For now.
We're asking questions someone doesn't want answered. Oh, learn a new tune already.
Cheshire is a deadly assassin with a distinctive Cheshire cat mask and
I wouldn't mind
specializes
it.
in martial arts and poisons. In other words, a perfect choice to be an Arrow villain. She also has close ties to Roy Harper in the comics, with Roy taking on a more prominent role again in Season 6. We'd say the time has come for
Season 7!
Both Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow...
Dr. fucking Fate, yes! I have been screaming this forever, and now that Constantine is back into the fold, his helmet was on Constantine Season 1. That's connected to the Arrowverse. It's all connected. So... Oh, yeah, Constantine wasn't officially, like, the show wasn't officially in the Arrowverse, but now that they're using the same actor and they're using the same type of continuity, Dr. Fate, god damn it, just do Dr. Fate. They're not going to do him in the movies. They're not going to do him for a while, if they ever do, so just put him on Legends or something.
A great deal in the supernatural side of the DCU in recent years. At this point, it seems like only a matter of time until Dr. Fate drops in. The short-lived Constantine series even featured a cameo of the helmet of Naboo.
See?
It's about time some series
that's a cool picture.
on that tease. Between Lena Luthor and her mother Lillian, we've already seen plenty of the Luthor family on
I know who you're going with.
But so far, the most famous Luthor of them all has only been name-dropped.
Name-dropped. Yep. He's been name-dropped. We've seen his mansion and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think they're ever going to have him on there. Warner Brothers, who owns DC, are fucking terrible. Because they're like, well, they're separate universes. Yes. But you can't have certain characters. You know, back in Season 3 of Arrow, just a little bit of insight. Remember when there was a Suicide Squad made and then they were disbanded? They killed Deadshot, and then in Season 4 they killed Amanda Waller. They just kept killing off characters left and right. Because that Suicide Squad movie. That's why. For some reason, even though they're in separate universes, you cannot have a TV version and a movie version. The only exception at this point is freaking Superman, but he's not airing at the same time as the Superman in the movies. The only person who's actually an exception is Barry. That's it. I don't understand why Barry gets a pass in terms of having two different versions of the character when everyone else has to either get killed off or they can no longer appear. Because right now they're working on a Deathstroke movie. Manu Bennett, who plays Deathstroke, Slade on Arrow in the Arrowverse, he cannot return on Arrow because he's banned once again due to Warner Brothers. Stupid shit. So with that in mind, the way they're handling Lex Luthor in Justice League and how they're wanting to use him potentially as a way to form the Legion of Doom or whatever, or the Injustice League, whatever you want to call it. I don't feel like we're ever going to see Lex Luthor, but I would love to see Lex Luthor on Supergirl. It'd be awesome.
We'd love to see Lex play a major role in a future season, forcing Lena to choose between her beloved brother and her friendship with Kara. A number of heroes have carried the Starman mantle in the DCU, but we're most interested in seeing the Jack Knight version of the character. This reluctant hero inherited his cosmic staff from his father and struggled to keep the family legacy alive. Legends of Tomorrow already introduced Stargirl in Season 2, so Starman could be introduced as
I wasn't expecting that pick. Interesting.
One of the best things about
Yes! 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 They had her on Smallville. Why can we not have Zatanna? I have a feeling with them having Constantine as a series regular on Season 4, that the possibility of Dr. Fate, Zatanna, and others, a part of the Justice League Dark, do have the potential. But then again, they're wanting to do a Justice League Dark movie, so who the fuck knows? But they're letting them use Constantine on Legends, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Constantine interact with the heroes of the DCU is his tumultuous relationship with fellow magician Zatanna. And now
Zatanna,
become
whatever.
a series regular in Legends of Tomorrow's 4th season, it seems only fitting that Zatanna make her Arrowverse debut. There's a lot that could be done with a backwards-talking sorceress who balances a superhero life with a career as a stage magician.
Yes.
I'm not waiting
I
in the
agree.
wings. Let's do this.
As often as Cord Industries
They have referenced him for so much.
It's past time that Ted Cord himself finally put in an appearance.
Yes. They've been referencing him nonstop. Cord Industries. Ted Cord. Have they said Ted Cord? I don't know if they've actually said his name. Cord Industries is always referenced on Arrow for the most part. So yes, Blue Beetle, come on. No, originally they were going to do Blue Beetle for Season 3 of Arrow, but they couldn't due to Warner Brothers had plans, but this was years ago, and there's still nothing with Blue Beetle. Still nothing in terms of the movie-wise for Blue Beetle. So they're like, okay, can we do Ted Cord? We've been referencing Ted Cord Industries, right? We've been doing it. Can we have Blue Beetle? No. We got plans. You can have the Atom instead. Okay. I don't get it. Warner Brothers, man.
Ideally, we'd love to see both Cord himself as the classic tech-powered Blue Beetle and his successor, Jaime Reyes, who's empowered by a mystical scarab. Frankly, that dynamic is rich enough to justify its own spin-off series. Ever since an Arrow episode...
Yes! But I think it's the budget. Budget's probably keeping Green Lantern, and also the movies, too. But I feel like they could have attempted Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart, but I think it's budget, unfortunately, because it would cost quite a bit of money to have Green Lantern. But then again, they found ways to make Supergirl and aliens on there, and then Legends with the Bebo v. Malice fight. I mean, they have the money to do the CG for Green Lantern. It's just, are they allowed to? That's the question. I don't think so, but I agree.
Jordan's flight jacket in Coast City, we've been intrigued by the prospect of Green Lantern appearing in one or more of the Arrowverse shows. And the good thing about there being so many Green Lanterns is that the Arrowverse can feature one without stepping on the toes of the movies. But if Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are off limits, there's still Kyle Rayner, Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, and Guy Gardner to choose from.
Oh, Jessica Cruz, well, I won't. Well, there's something that you never know. Who knows?
Flash, my boy.
My boy.
Great to see you.
Essentially, the Galactus...
Oh my God, really?
The Anti-Monitor is a massive...
The Anti-Monitor?
...bringing an end to the multiverse
I don't think we'll ever get to that point.
He was the main villain of the classic storyline Crisis on Infinite...
If they ever did the Anti-Monitor, it would obviously be a crossover, and it would be the crossover to end the crossovers. It'd be like the last thing they ever do. It'd be like a TV movie to wrap up the Arrowverse shows if they ever did Anti-Monitor. That's too... Nah, they would never... They could never do this. They could never pull it off.
The catalyst behind the collapse of DC's formerly vast multiverse into one singular universe. The Flash has frequently teased a crisis of its own by showcasing a futuristic newspaper hidden in Eobard Thawne's
I just don't know.
We assume it's only a matter of time before Crisis on Infinite Earths becomes fodder for a major Arrowverse crossover. Those are the DC characters
That's it.
To see join the Arrowverse. What are yours? Let us know in the comments.
Is that really 14?
DC superheroes. Check out our list for the best Batman animated movies, and every time the DC live-action movies improved on the comics. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to IGN on all your favorite platforms.
I won't subscribe. Anyways. Pause. Okay. So, there you have it. That was pretty interesting. I feel like some of their choices I agree with 100%. It's just unfortunate Warner Brothers are very protective, and it's really stupid. It really is, honestly, stupid. Because, realistically, we could have had so much more in the Arrowverse if the writers and the showrunners weren't so restricted. Like, weren't placed in these, like, you know, restricted things where they can't do this, they can't do that. Because the way... And people are like, well, but Oliver Queen referenced Bruce Wayne. Because Stephen Amell, the actor, went up and was at Comic-Con the year before they actually did this. It was the summer... It was the Comic-Con of 2017. And he was able to just ask people at the very top of Warner Brothers, say, hey, can we name drop him? Like, oh, yeah, sure, go for it. Okay. But then once you try to go to, hey, can we actually use Bruce Wayne? Nope. Can't do it. I just hope Warner Brothers see the potential of what this could be, how the Arrowverse could be even made better. Some would say they don't want to see Batman on the Arrowverse. I do. But we're getting Batwoman. That's a good start. It's a really good start. But we'll see. But I like their picks. I do like them. I think a lot of them, you know, the potential of what they could do on any of the Arrowverse shows would be fantastic. It's just unfortunately due to Warner Brothers being restrictive and budget, some of these things can't be done. But I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this list. And also, what are some of the characters that you want to see in the Arrowverse that were not listed here, but you want to see in the Arrowverse? Because there's like I said, there are tons of characters that could be used and probably would actually improve the shows. But I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this video, your thoughts of characters who should pop up. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. And yeah, this is pretty fun, you know. And hopefully at Comic-Con, we'll get more info on that crossover event, hopefully. And at Comic-Con, usually when they do panels for these shows, they drop like characters popping up and villains and all that kind of stuff. So I doubt we're going to see any of these characters being, you know, shown as they're going to be popping up in future seasons. But the possibility is always there because the more they're able to show that the Arrowverse is successful, Warner Brothers might give them a chance to use some of these characters they've always held back. I'm curious that they didn't reference Wonder Woman. That would never happen due to the movies, but it would be interesting to see a Wonder Woman too, nonetheless. So there you have it, guys. That's my kind of thoughts about their picks, and that's the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.